In the next few tutorials, we'll have a look at the Administrator Center. This will be the brief introduction into it, and in the later videos we'll actually explore all of the available options. I'm back to the main page of my web page or my actual forum, and here I can find at the top, as we have seen before, many available options. This is the main menu here. And basically when you log in as the administrator, as I have done, you'll have this option here as well. We have actually seen this before, as we went to admin and then we went to features and options, and basically most of the time this is the way you'll go about changing features and options of your forum. Also, you can go to moderate, where you can read about the reported posts. So this is something that the users will actually report to you, as maybe they violate some of the rights or something like that. Maybe they're a bit offensive to some people, and they can actually report those messages, and you will find all of these messages here. Also, moving to the right, you'll find the profile. Now this is the profile where this is the option where you can actually set your own profile options, and you can actually go and change the forum profiles as well. So the first option there is the summary, and if we click on the summary option, we'll be presented with all the summary about the actual profile. So there is the username. This is my username, this is how many posts I have per day, my email, my age, and a few other available options here as well. If we actually move here to modify profile, I will get the account settings, forum profile, look and layout, notification, personal messaging, and buddies, and ignore list. Okay, so if I go to the account settings, this is where all the information about this particular account, so about my account, about the admin account, is actually given, and I can change this at any time. I can also input all the values here and just click on change profile, and the changes will be saved. Okay, if I then go to forum profile, this is actually what's happening to the forum, and we have actually seen this before, and you will see throughout this series of videos that we are revisiting some of the available options and some of the pages, as there are many ways to access the same page. So we have seen this before in the previous tutorials, where we were actually setting up the profiles of the actual message boards, where we actually could enter, whether or not we want some pictures to be displayed, for like personalized pictures to be displayed for the users that are actually posting the messages, and some personal text, the birth date, and whatnot. Alright, so moving down, we'll come to look and layout, and this is actually the look and layout of the actual forum. Now you can actually change the theme here, and as you can see, we are currently using the forum and board default, and you can go here and change it, and in one of the future videos we'll actually see how to do that. You can also change the time format, so you can either go day, month, day, year, hour, minute, second, and so on, or you can just go year, minute, day, and whatnot. So this is basically just to set how you would like your time to be displayed. Also, there's a lot of other options here which you can use, and we'll go into more details about all of these options in one of the later videos. But going back to modify profile, we can come down to notifications, and this is basically where you can actually change all settings about notifications and how you receive the messages and which messages you receive. Going down a bit more, you'll come to personal messaging. Once again, this is similar to the previous option, so here you're actually changing a lot of options about the personal messaging. So this is how you would actually receive and how you would actually send messages to other users that are actually registered onto your forum. Okay, going to modify profiles, we'll come to the buddies ignore list, and we have actually seen this before. This is where you would actually go ahead and enter your buddies, or actually enter some names that you would like to ignore. Moving to the right, we'll come to the actions, and the only action that is available here is actually to delete this account. Alright, so we'll actually go now and we'll click on admin here. This will now bring us to the admin center. Here all the available options are given for the administrators. You'll find your welcoming message here. So welcome admin, this is your administration center and everything else. You'll find some live information here about the updates and everything else. You'll actually find the version that you're currently running. So we're currently running the Simple Machines Forum 2.0.8. You'll find the name of the administrator, which is in this case admin, which is of course myself. Also here you'll find some supporting credits that will actually help you build and actually modify and maintain your own online forum. You'll actually find the forum maintenance options in here, then the theme and the layout, smileys and messaging icon, features and options, permissions, package manager, and members. At the top you'll find the menu or the sub menu of the administrator. Of course you can see that all of these options, well, most of these options are given here as well, so you can directly jump into, for example, features and options, and that's something that we've done before, so that will actually take you to this page here. Or you can actually use the sub menus here, so you can go from configuration all the way to the maintenance. Under the configuration you'll find core features and options, so this is something that we have actually used before. The security, the languages, the server settings, we're actually seeing this as well. Current theme, themes and layout modification settings. Also we have seen how to use the forum, some of the options under the forum. We've seen how to modify, how to create and delete boards, how to actually make them sticky, how to actually move some messages from one board to another, and that was done in here as well. We also seen how to set up the words that are not allowed on particular boards. We have seen how to set up topics, and then there's the calendar, the search, smileys, and attachments. Alright, so this smileys here and this smileys option here are exactly the same. So once again you can access the same page in many different ways. So whichever way is more easier for you, and whichever way you find the best is the one that you should use. And you should actually, once you get a bit more familiar with how everything works here, I'm sure you're gonna find many different ways of accessing the same page, and you will work your way around. The next available option here is members, and this is something that we have seen before. We have seen how to add members, how to give them some permissions, which is also this option here, and we have actually seen how to register and how to ban some users. The maintenance, this is how to maintain the whole forum. There's some scheduled tasks, there's the mail, and there is the logs options as well. So Simple Machine Forums basically gives you many different ways of enabling you to actually get to the particular page and to do particular tasks. In some cases it's a lot easier to just use those menus here and not even worry about getting into the administrator section here, administrator center. But sometimes it's not actually a bad idea to come here and visit what's, for example, new from Simple Machine Forums, and to see if there is anything else. Also, there's some options here that are not available from the top menu here, and you will see how to use those in the later video tutorials. So the next video tutorial will be on one of the actual features in the administration center, and we will go through most or all of those options in the later tutorials.